Here we are, YouTube. What's going on, guys? Listen, I know the video should have been dropped already. I've been lacking a little bit, but I've been enjoying Arc Raiders a little bit too much, getting some game time in. Maybe you guys have too. But we're finally here, so we're going to do this video. Today's video is going to be showcasing my skill tree, things in the menu that you might not understand, like Expedition and the Trials. I'm going to show you guys the Battle Pass, some certain skins that I've been rocking to stay tucked while out there on top side, and maybe the future of what's going to be happening and looking for within this game. Jumping right into it, you have my character you see on screen. I'm going to be wearing the G suit, first color layout, no headgear, no oxygen tank, no vest. This is a nice darker sided look to hide within the shadows, the fog, the bushes of the maps that we play on top side. I've got the camo on my face. You get this skin just from, I'm pretty sure, just literally spawning in. There's no special within the battle pass. There's no store option. The skin you see here, you should have yourself if you want to use it. When it comes to the rest of the appearance, I'm using Grandma Face 13. Going over to the hair, we are bald as hell. And the face style is the military paint. Now, the military paint does cost 400 of the gold coins at the top, Raider tokens. I did buy the big deluxe edition of the game, so I was able to have a little bit of coin left over after buying some different skins in the shop that I'll show you with different skin packs that I've been using, and using this as well to tuck. The backpack is just the origin. I gotta rock the boxing gloves because, you know, we gotta knock a motherfucker out when they're downed. And then the bananas because you gotta keep them things dangling during the times you need. Another outfit on screen that is also one of my favorites here is the rider skin with the yellow backpack. The backpack is going to be the hiker backpack on the yellow color to match my jacket. The rider outfit you do get from the battle pass within the game, so you've got to complete certain things. If you click here on the credit at the top of the currency, it'll show you different things you have to do while playing the game to unlock this currency and go through the battle pass, which is here on the menu through decks. It's going to be rider with no gas mask, no goggles, no headgear, no helmet. If you want to rock the headgear during this, it does look pretty phenomenal too. Here's how it looks with the mask on, which you also get from the battle pass itself. The reason I don't run it all the time is because I play night mode within my settings for audio, which takes down a lot of the louder effects and boosts the lower frequency effects, such as footsteps, breathing, such as that. So while wearing a mask, you do just hear your character breathing a lot if you're on night mode, and that's why I don't wear it all the time. Staying within my character, I'm going to show you guys a skill tree. Listen, I know before I show this, it's way different than what we had stated at the beginning of the game, but truth be told, we're human and we make certain decisions for different things, and I thought I had a path I wanted, and it just didn't come to be once actually playing the game. Here it is, my skill tree. I'm level 38, as you see here at the top of the screen. This is the path I've taken. It's a little bit here and there, mix and match, but with the PvP in the game and the looting and questing, I've kind of changed up a lot of things, obviously, and I needed to adapt when going topside. My first pathing in the beginning of the game was 100% to go for stamina, which was in my first video. I definitely did that. I boosted max stamina immediately to make sure I could run through Speranza as fast as possible. Then I moved over and I went survival into 5 points on looter instincts. I did that too. I wanted to see everything in the containers as fast as possible so I could get out. Right after that, I went over and I did get breaching doors and containers as fast as possible too. It doubles down. I breach stuff fast. I see stuff fast. I'm trying to loot fast and eat. After that, I went through a little bit of struggle here and there, trying to really figure out what I was going to do. So I pushed through the stamina route, mobility, because I didn't think that was actually going to be a problem. I went up and got Calming Stroll, which while walking, your stamina regenerates if you were standing still. This is very, very good. You'll run out of your stamina if you don't have the adrenaline shots, or you're just trying to chill. Your stamina will go up actually very, very fast to keep yourself moving. On the left side, obviously, I did get carry momentum after a sprint dodge roll. Sprinting does not consume stamina for a short time, has a cooldown. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been using this, and I quite honestly don't think there's a difference between if I were to be fully sprinting or if I were to roll and then sprint. I don't think the effect is actually used to dive roll while sprinting and then expect yourself to use less stamina. I think it's just there, so if you're sprinting and you have to roll and you have a little bit of stamina left over, it will not drain for a second, and you get that roll to avoid maybe a fight or an arc. I put 1 point into effortless roll for dodge rolls cost less stamina. I wanted to see how much less it actually was. I was testing it within the game. After seeing that it might not be too much on 1 point, maybe good on 5, I figured now I'm going to travel through on the survival side of the tree. And with the survival side of the tree, I'm going to push towards looter luck and to security breach, because I'm trying to really see at the end game where the big loot is. While doing quests and unlocking a lot of things and progressing through the game, the different armors you wear do actually pay a toll on your character, and you'll move a lot slower. So to adapt to that, I had to put 5 points on used to weight. Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down anymore. This has been so impactful. I've been running pink shields, blue shields all the time, no problem, and I haven't even felt the difference. And when I wear a green shield, holy cow, my character is moving. So on this main screen here, again, things you collect, by the way, will be inside of your Raider stash. The guns you see on the wall, the apricots I have, the clocks, different things actually get set up in here, which is kind of comedy. If you keep your collectibles and different valuables, you actually see them sitting in here while you're sitting in this menu. But while using this menu, you're going to go over the trials. You should unlock it after playing a little bit, getting some levels in, and doing some quests. You're going to click trials here, and you're going to see this. You're going to see a position, rank points, current rank, things you have to do. These are all the same for everybody, and not everyone is in the same leaderboard. There's multiple leaderboards. You're probably not in mine. I'm probably not in yours. You might not be in your friends. You might not be in your friends' friends. But there's giant chunks of people that are set within a leaderboard, and you have to do different things within the game. Everyone's doing the same thing right now. You know, they're opening arc probes, destroying ticks, leapers, damaging the arc, and harvesting plants. Now, this gets changed within one time of going in. So if you want to update this stat and get your personal best, they call it the PB. Whenever you see it pop up, I think it's pink when it pops up. You're going to want to take one raid and literally just try to farm as many arc probes as you can. Same with the ticks. Maybe you go kill some ticks, know where they all spawn in different buildings. Obviously, stay away from the other raiders because they will try to interrupt you getting rid of the ticks. Come back around. You've got 30 minutes within a raid. If you get a good timer, they'll respawn. You can kill them again, get a nice points. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to eventually to push my rank. Damaging leapers. Listen, this thing is going to get taken down by me much faster. Now that I'm finally a little bit more progressed and I feel a little bit better, I have now an understanding of the new weapon, the Hull Cracker. The Hull Cracker right here on screen is a big, badass new weapon that they added to the game, and a lot of people think it has made it way easier on the arcs, and so do I. This thing takes launcher ammo, which you can get 10 launcher ammo for only 3K within the store, and it only takes one launcher shot to take out hornets, wasps, scouts, little things that fly in the air. Now, rocketeers, leapers such as that, yes, they are going to cost more rockets, but listen, it takes minimum like 100 rounds of heavy ammo between your guns and your teammates to take out like a rocketeer or a leaper, and we all know what happens when you start doing that.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh! So this Hull Cracker does a lot of the business for you, and it's very, very, very nice. Now, you don't have to push any leaderboards or ranks. If you don't even want to do this, you don't have to. The only reason that it's very good for yourself to try it, or at least maybe you're just doing it progressively without even trying at all, is for these rewards at the bottom. These boxes here give pretty decent rewards, and it's just nice to get free stuff while you're playing. Now, the ranks themselves, like I said, while you're playing, getting ranked, getting this different stuff, they do have actually skins, emotes, you know, different backpacks you see throughout the game, medals, charms, a bunch of stuff that you're going to be able to use within the game, which is still kind of cool. Gives you motive, right? Jumping back over to your character screen where they sit and vibe out in their room, wherever that might be. You got another button here called Projects. Click that, go into the Expedition area. Now, this is a special area that a lot of people don't understand. It says at the top of the screen, the Expedition departure window is now closed. Okay, so in Arc Raiders, there is an 8-week gap. They do not do wipes, okay? What is going to happen within the 8-week gap is you're going to be building your space shuttle. You're going to be taking things with you. You're going to be creating this and getting ready for what they do as a wipe, which isn't really a wipe. You click on projects, you go in, you've got things to give them. You've got foundations 1 through 6. I've just now started to give it to them now that I feel a little bit more solidified, and I actually feel like I'm able to give up some materials. Once doing this, you're going to be building your rocket. Now, this progression leads towards the end goal of what you want within your 8 weeks is to build this set rocket, set in stone, and put things in it that you want, so when you do wipe, you get them back. Quickly going back to the skill tree, I just want to point out that I know my path was different, and I hope you guys aren't mad at me, because if you mocked my other video, I'm sorry. But the future that I do know my pathing needs to go is I'm going to go up the security tree 100%. I'm at the point now where I feel comfortable while PvPing and everything. The only thing I might add on to is I really do enjoy these 2 first bumps on the conditioning side. The top of conditioning, I don't really care too much about. But PvPing can be a bit of a pain. We all know third parties are a thing, and these 2 bullets here really help during third parties to keep yourself moving and possibly win you that fight, or even just keep you alive. My pathing on the right side for the survival will go up the top here. I do want broad shoulders, looter's luck, and I do want security breach. I promise you that. If you watch on my live stream, I've been talking about it all the time. This is the exact route that I want to go because I want to see more loot. Little things I want to point out really quick while you're playing. This is my workshop area. I'm leveling up things as we go. This is my progression. You guys could be farther. You guys could be a lot less. Now, I want to just share a couple things for you so you can get sped through and help yourself on the adventure, okay? On your Scrappy here, my Scrappy is max level. If you guys are trying to find the apricots, go on the dam. There is going to be the testing annex, bottom right side of your map, exit. Right above it, there is an island. Be careful, the queen obviously spawns out in the water, but there's an easy way to avoid the queen, couple leaper spawns, by cutting through to the water. Now, up there, you'll find a couple raider caches if you're listening correctly. But if you go down the backside of that entire thing, you'll see these trees. These trees don't look like the normal trees on the map. They actually are the trees you need that spawn apricots. You'll see them. There'll be apricots on the ground. You can kick them. You can interact, scoop them up, level up your chicken. There's also bushes around the dam that look like prickly cactuses. That's where you get your prickly pears. That also you need to level up for your Scrappy. I'm actually able to open up the map for you. I quite literally forgot. But this is where I'm talking about. This Raider hatch key on Red Lake's hatch right above the testing annex. If you go down right here where my mouse is flowing, you will see tons of apricot trees. You can get 7 to 10 in just one raid, which you're going to need 2 times in a row. So be collecting those apricots. They do cost a little bit if you want to sell them as well. Heading over, taking a look at the new map, Blue Gate. Wow, this map is beautiful, by the way. But if you need olives to level up your chicken, scroll in right here below the checkpoint and you'll see Olive Grove. Now, it's not named Olive Grove for no reason. At the bottom left here, around here, right here, specifically, you will see a bombardier, tons and tons of arc, massive fights all the time. You have to be careful. But if you do live right on the bottom left side where the O is, there are tons and tons of trees for olives. Collect your olives. Get them. They're worth a lot of money, even if you're not leveling up your Scrappy. As for the lemons, I'm on Buried City. This map is very small. If you shoot, somebody is going to come looking. On the left side outskirts, this wall here, up and down this warehouse here, I found tons of lemons where you can level up your Scrappy. Quick shout out too, a lot of people don't understand and they think they're having trouble ranking up their guns very fast. Listen, in the server slam, we had trouble finding mechanical parts and you really had to try and find them. The stationary spawns, they were the most important piece of the server slam. Not anymore with your refinery. Just make sure, even at refinery level 1, you can craft mechanical components, okay? Do not forget about that. Check all of it out. Make sure you're making all of your workshop stuff. It's super, super important. Now, I did say a battle pass. It's not a paid battle pass. I'm just calling it a battle pass for what it's worth. Don't yell at me. I promise you, it's $0. You just have to buy the game for $40. On the right side of the screen, you see different things you're going to have to do throughout the day. It changes when you complete them to get points for the battle pass. Like mine says, complete 1 feat, 3 feats, 5 feats, return safely, damage to ticks, damage to arc. It's very easy stuff. You mostly just get this by playing the game. You take these points and you click here. You're going to go through page 1 through whatever it might be. Looks like 6. And you're just going to unlock stuff pretty much for free. This is the rider outfit I was talking about. You have to make sure you buy everything on the page before continuing to the next page. You can see the rewards that you're giving you from just clicking the button, playing the game for free. Down here on page 2, you have more outfits, more rewards. These things are juice. So make sure that if you have nothing else to do and you're looking for some type of progression or want, take a look at the deck, because they've got things that you can get for free that are really sick. That's what I've got to show you today. I need to get back topside and start looting for some more things myself. Listen, in the comments below at any time or in my stream, you can ask me things that maybe I didn't bring up. Maybe you think I forgot. Or tell me in the comments below if you enjoy me explaining stuff, possibly giving you new tech, or if you just want to see straight gameplay. I'm thinking you guys, because it's new, I'm trying to feed out info from my brain to your brain just so you can progress a little bit faster and maybe feel good about the game. If you just want to see crazy content that I'm spewing out, different fights, or me doing a certain quest, hey, say that in the comments and I can make a video for you. Like I said, it's time to push out passion videos. I know it took a little bit before I did this. Like I said, I apologize. I've been grinding this game a little bit too hard, but I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Leave a like on the video or comment, like I've said below, anything that you possibly want to tell me about your expeditions or what you want to see me do in the next couple of videos. That's going to be it for me, chat. If you want to see me live on YouTube, subscribe to the channel here, see more videos, subscribing as well, or go follow my twitch.tv/DougisRaw. And as I always say, you guys are beast, beautiful, love you. Have a great day, great night, whatever it may be. I'm out of here, bro. Peace.